Binge eating disorder. 3 words that describe it when someone eats too much too often. People are quite happy to classify things, to give things names. So, you may have been told you have binge eating disorder, or you may have read the symptoms of binge eating disorder on the internet and believe you have it. Well, you're doing what you do, whatever we call it. A lot of my clients have food-related issues. A lot of them have been bulimic, and binge eating can be like the half a bulimic, the bit that binges but doesn't throw up. The patterns can be very similar. Whether you do this to feel more comfortable, because therefore it'd be called comfort eating, whether you find yourself down at the fridge at night, picking bits of cake at 3 in the morning, in which case some people would call it night eating syndrome. It doesn't matter what you call these things. What matters is what you're doing, but what really matters is what you're going to be doing instead when you're not binge eating. Some people don't eat much. They eat very little and starve themselves, and therefore their body goes food, 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 food. And when they see food, they just eat it and eat it and eat it and eat it. So when I'm working with any kind of eating problem, I'm working with a holistic pattern of eating. I'm working with all of it. I'm helping the person to train their mind to eat well and in a balanced way throughout the day, eating appropriate amounts of food. I'm not a nutritionist. If they don't know what to eat, I'll send them to a nutritionist if they don't understand the basics of diet, which I think everybody who's come to see me through the years with eating problems, they do understand what to eat. They just have found themselves in this pattern, like a stuck record, like watching a film they can't stand but not knowing their way out of the cinema. Well, my job's to make it a multiplex cinema and say, excuse me, why don't you come and look at this movie? Or why don't you make a different movie? Make your own movie. What do you want? And it's this aiming of the consciousness towards a solution, aiming them to have a better relationship with food, eating well, in a balanced way throughout the day and throughout their life. The solution lays inside of that kind of thought pattern. It's where they're going that's important, where they've been is irrelevant. The best thing about the past, of course, as many people have said, is that it is over. Every time you have binged in your life is in the past. The future hasn't happened yet, and yet you will create it by the way that you think. We can help you think in such a way that will work for you, to repattern your relationship with food, and we can often do it quite quickly and quite easily. So do feel free to get in touch with us.